Be careful who you tell your next steps. Be careful who you tell you goals and your dreams. Be careful who you share your secrets with. Proverbs 17:27. He that has knowledge spares his words, and a man of understanding is of an excellent spirit. Even a fool, when he holds his peace, is counted wise, and he that shuts his lips is esteemed a man of understanding. A wise book of the Bible like Proverbs is showing us that even a foolish man is counted as a wise man when he shuts his mouth. In other words, wisdom is not known when you speak too much. You may become very popular when you speak too much. You may become a social butterfly or a random influencer, but you will never become a wise person when you don't know how to shut your mouth. If you will live to enjoy your blessings, if you will live to see what God wants to do in your life, then one of the fundamental things you must learn to do is to shut up. You must learn to know when to share your blessings, what details to keep and what not to say, when to speak about what God has started doing in your life, and when to just shut up and be still and know that He is God. Many times, we are the architect of our own misfortune. Even the devil depends on the information we release about ourselves for him to attack us. Remember that the devil is not omnipresent, that means he is not everywhere. Neither is he omniscient, that means he is not all-knowing. This insufficiency in the nature of devils and demons means that they depend on the information we release. Be careful who you tell about yourself and what you say to them. The world is full of very unkind people. People who want to see you fall. People who you consider friends and brothers, but inside of them, they hate you. People who will do anything to make sure that you don't get to where God wants you to be. This is why you must learn to observe. Observe people. Don't be carried away by the nicest or kindness of a person. Don't be moved by how much they love you. The Bible tells us in Jeremiah 17:9 says, "The heart of man is desperately wicked." Many people had ignored this kind of warning before in the past, and they ended up paying dearly for what they ignored. I heard a very sad story I want to share with you today. There was a lady. Her name was Margaret. She had a very close friend. The lady had a lover who was very interested in getting married to her. He was a Christian, and he wanted to make sure he pleased the Lord by living a pure life. The lady did not tell anyone about her relationship with her lover for almost 3 years. When she saw that the relationship was leading to marriage, she decided to tell her close friend about the relationship. Her friend was excited for her. They both sang praises to God for the relationship. Little did the lady know that her friend, who was excited for her, was also unhappy and jealous because she herself was single. You know, sometimes God will bring you blessings to expose your enemies who disguise as friends. This lady, who was to get married, had a secret. She had a secret child, a child she got when she was in her teens. She had never mentioned it to anyone. Neither her lover nor her close friend knew about it. She finally mentioned it to her close friend. Unfortunately, she was too scared to tell the guy because she felt he may see her differently and then end the relationship. She finally decided to tell the guy on their next date. Unknown to her, her friend had already booked an appointment with him just after she heard the news about her secret child and her marriage proposal. I feel like crying right now because do you know that after telling her friend the secret, she asked her friend whether she should immediately tell her lover about her child. Her friend advised her to delay it until their next date, which was in a week's time. Her friend had given her that advice so that she would expose the secret to her friend's boyfriend in the hope that the guy will end the relationship and cancel the marriage plans. Guess what? She got her wish. Her friend had the meeting with Margaret's man. She told him everything about the child and how that maybe Margaret was not the person that all thought she was. She tried to sow doubts in his mind. She told him that she did not want to speak about it, but she felt that because he was a sincere man, he deserved to know the truth. Margaret's lover was very angry when he heard it. He couldn't believe she would do such a thing. He was shocked that Margaret would hide such a big secret from him. When he finished the meeting with Margaret's friend, he went home and cried all night. He decided to pray about it in the morning before confronting Margaret about what he heard. The Lord asked him a question while he was praying. Why do you think Margaret's friend told you about this secret? This question troubled his heart. After long mediations, he then realized that probably her friend did that to soil the relationship so that he will end the marriage plans. He almost ruined his beautiful future with Margaret because he wanted to act in anger. When he confronted Margaret, she explained everything to him. Also, how that her friend gave her a wrong advice to postpone telling him. They both decided to confront Margaret's friend. When they were done speaking to her, she was crying and begging for their forgiveness. Margaret learned to be slow to speak and quick to hear. Her little secret almost shattered her godly relationship. Thank God for the wisdom of God's Spirit. When you start being loud about what God is doing in your life, especially to the wrong people and at the wrong time, they will snatch what God wants to do. They may stop the contract or try to lie against you, just so that you won't get the opportunity. If you want to finish well in life, you must learn to control your mouth. Samson in the Bible made this mistake, and he paid dearly for it with his life. The Pharisees tried to get some information about Jesus. They would come and ask him questions just to hear his opinion, so that they can use it against him. Don't be quick to answer everyone or everything someone say to you. Be discerning. Samson would have never been defeated if he didn't tell Delilah the secret to his strength. As long as his mouth was shut, his strength was preserved. Don't expose your plan too early. Many will try to discourage you from getting it. Don't tell everyone about your relationship. Some may try to discourage you from loving that person. As long as your mouth is shut, your blessings will not elude you. You don't have to post every conversation you have with God. Don't be quick to alert your social media followers about what you are doing. You should be busy working and not talking. If you are too focused on talking, you won't have enough energy to spend working. The Bible even admonishes us to be quiet. Let your success make the noise. There are many people that wish to be where you are. They are silent, but inside of them, they are jealous of you. They wish to be and have the current position that you have. You must know that not everyone you see wish you well. Not everyone in your life is happy for you. So you have to be quiet about your moves. Some breakthroughs have been stopped because we refuse to keep our mouth shut. It's better to let them know when you have gotten your breakthrough than you tell them when you are still on your way to getting it. For example, you may be looking for a contract, or a new job, or some business opportunity, and there are maybe many people looking for the same thing. When you start talking about it and your plans on getting it, especially when you speak to the wrong people, you may find out later that your plans or opportunities have been snatched by those people. The world is full of unkind people. Most people are selfish in nature. They may have a friendly face, but their heart breeds wickedness. They want your opportunity for their own gains. Be careful what you put out there on social media. Be careful what you say to the public. You need to be wise. Not every follower on your social media page is really a good follower. Some are there to monitor your progress, to know if you are failing or not, to know if you got engaged or not, to know if you got the divorce or not. Don't give them what they are looking for. David prayed a prayer in Psalms 141 verse 3. Set a guard over my mouth and keep watch over the door of my lips. Honestly, we all need to pray this prayer. We need to ask the Lord to set a guard over our mouths so that we will not tell the right thing to the wrong person, so that our blessings would not be snatched.